Here is my first little animation in Blender, and I'm gonna show you how I made it. I'm gonna pause it. We have three parts: the car itself, the tires, and the background. So I'll go to Blender and make sure to open 2D animation, then go to go to Edit, Preferences, and make sure to enable, go to Add-ons first, and right here you need to enable Images as Plane. This option, Import Images as Planes. Then now you can go to File, Import Images as Planes, then go to your directory and select your images. So cars.png, this road.jpg, and tire. Then import. Let's resize the background first. We can hide the tire by clicking the eye sign over here. Hide the tire and hide the car. Let's deal with the background first. Now select the background, press S and scale it out. Grab it with G and drag to position it in the middle. Good. Once you have it in the right position, you can zoom out, and then we can bring out our car and the tire. And to make these ones visible, let's first hide the background. Then we're going to select our car, scale it out. Just press S and scale. Drag it, grab it and lower it a little bit down. Then we need to bring it forward so that it's not blocked by the background. So press G, Y and drag it outside a little bit. Now let's bring the road, and you can see it's now visible. Now let's position it correctly. Just grab it and raise it a little bit to right there. I think it's good. Now next thing, we need the tire. So grab the tire and then grab it, press G and drag it to the right position. Now if we change to a little bit of 3D view, we want to bring the tire to be between the car and the background. So press G, Y and bring it forward a little bit. Let's go back to camera view. Now grab the tire and bring it, position it correctly. Now with the front wheel selected, press Shift D to duplicate and press GX to grab the second wheel to the rear wheel and position it correctly. Now to animate the background, select the background, go to modifier, add array modifier, and make sure to change the count to 4 to make the background a little bit longer. We go back to the tires. Tire is the first one, and then the second one, the rear one, is the tire 001. Let's go to the timeline. Just click here and bring out the timeline. And in the timeline, let's try and grab the two tires. Shift select tire 1 here and tire 2, and if I try to rotate them, you see they are rotating from the median point. We do not want that, so go up at the top and make sure they rotate from individual origins. Now if I try to rotate them again, you see. So now at keyframe 1, we want to add a keyframe, and I think they already added, but if not, just press I and select only selected channels. Then we go to frame 100, press N, and this table shall appear here. And then we need to, let's try to rotate this thing again. We press R and rotate, and you'll notice according to the rotation part, only the y-axis is rotating. Now let's change this figure. Let's give it a figure like 3600. And now if I drag this one back and press play, you see the front tire is spinning, but then it's spinning in the wrong direction. So let's change this one to make it negative 3600. so that it spins anti-clockwise. Remember, we are doing this at frame 100. Undo. Yeah, it's at frame 100. You want to change this one to negative 3600. Enter. And at frame 1, the rotation is 0. Now, if I press play, you see the tire is spinning all the way to 3600. Great. Now let's do the same for the second one. So let's select the second tire, which is the rear one, and go to frame 1. Press I, select rotation. Okay. Set rotation to 0. Then we go to frame 100 and set rotation value to 3600. I mean negative 3600. And that's it. Now they are spinning correctly. Now let's animate our background. Select the background image, go to the timeline at keyframe 1 and press GX and move the background image towards the left all the way to the end to set a keyframe at the beginning. Then at frame 100, press GX and drag the background image all the way to the right to create another keyframe. Now we can say our animation is almost complete, but let's restrict our animation to that 99 and see. If I play, it goes to frame 99 and then it starts looping again and again and again and again.